Alright. That took forever. Freaking steel is the biggest pain in the butt in the entire game right now. Excluding ancient spells. Screw ancient spells. I'm not doing them. Anyway. Point is... These are looking pretty nice. Point is, I have all of these up to what they should be. Now, all I need to do is remove all the variables, and I can see exactly what everything is. So, obviously, I need to do something about crayfish stew. This number's terrible. I'm very unhappy about it. So, I cannot take away points that I've already given. Unfortunately, because this one just had to be different from all the others. Everything else, 12 was the correct number, but not crayfish stew. It's fine. All I need to do is add 48. And then it'll be a nice clean 100. And you know what? This is the most valuable food item anyway. It has the highest satiety of anything, surpassing even the meat festival with a, what does it give currently? 108. Yeah, second place is only a 60. So you know what, having this one at 100, I don't mind so much. It's still a pain in the ass to cook. It is actually the biggest pain in the ass to cook of any dish. Beer. I didn't even do anything to beer. It just is a 55, so I'll have to make this a 100, I guess. I'll have to take notes. Crayfish is the only thing here that's a... Well, okay, no, that's not true. Fish is also a 60, and so is potato and corn. Just oddballs. So... do I bring them all to 100, or do I bring them all to 60? You know what? 60 is fine. Actually, 60 is fine. What if I made everything 60? Yeah. I wouldn't mind that at all. 75 is another good number, but 60 is fine. I can make every food item a clean 60, as long as the next area doesn't do something weird. Oh, wheat. What about wheat? Well, there goes 60 or 75. Of course, this is only if I do everything. Now, wheat, I don't have to buy the upgrades for wheat. That's true. But we all know I always will. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll just make wheat the oddball with 100 and everything else 60. We'll see how I feel about it. Okay, this is unacceptable. Holy bones, what the hell? 43, 45, 65, 90. What is with this mess? I'm gonna have to clean this up. Shit, these are 65s? Oh, how unsightly this all is. Well... wood. 66? Is that really the number we end up on? Yeah, okay. There's not much I can do about potions. There really isn't anything I can do to clean this up. This just is as it is. Other things I can clean up fairly easily. The books of wisdom and ancient spells, this isn't even what it looks like in the end, and I can't clean those up. But the books I can make 100. A nice, neat, tidy 100, and I'll make the paper maybe 250. Maybe 250. I don't know. Can't do anything about this grouping. Because there are 3 different endings, Malice and Virtue are highly highly unpredictable what they could end up in. Maybe I'll just assume this is the one where I sent him back to his sister. Maybe I'll just assume this is the ending I go for and just make this a... What do I do? Make them both 750? That's a lot of investment. I don't know. I'll worry about these last. We'll make them the lowest priority. And everything above that I can't touch. So... Yeah. Why you... What? I'm not insane. I'm not OCD. I swear. I just want the numbers to look good, okay? It's just... They gotta just look better than this. Alright? It's not weird. I'm not being weird. This is how I play my games, okay? Anyway, so now I know what I can do about all of this. I can go back to the shorter runs, but before I do, since I came all the way here, first, I have to try to get as high a amount of complaints as I possibly can out of all this. And secondly, I'd really like it to be 4,000 or so. That's probably about what I'd need, right? Yeah, something like that. I'm not going to get that much. I could dick around with research a bit, but I probably won't at this point. I got what I wanted research in, so I think all I'll do is I'll gather seeds and then start over. Start doing the rebirths to fill in all that. So let me take this. Shoot. Boop. So yeah, I'll just rig it up, and all I care about is special. The other stats don't matter. So it shouldn't take too long. I don't know. A couple of days maybe. I'm not sure if I respec into seeds how good I am right now. I mean, I've got some things going for me in the seeds department. Actually, that's only... Oh, okay, 116%. Yeah. Research drop is a terrible one. I don't know why it's so bad. But seeds drop is 116%. That's okay. Yeah. Alright, then. Anyway... Oh, man. Anyway, that's where we are at. Okay, so the Relic Heavy Armor. Heavy armor carved from the sacred Relic. It is heavy and has low mobility, but boosts overwhelming defense. And everything I just said is pure bullshit, because it's boosts sacred ritual, not defense at all in any way, shape, or form. Nor is it carved from a sacred relic. It's made out of bones, steel, and runes. Also goddess blessings and virtue. Yeah, the virtue and malice here was kind of a pain in the butt. The holy bones, you know, alright, you know, it's a bit of an effort to gather them, but it's not that big a deal. The goddess's blessing and God's grief, now those, you have to... Bit of a pain in the ass to make those, okay? That was... But the magic fibers and the steel... But especially the magic fibers! You know you can only hold 50 of them at a time? Yeah. You have to constantly be coming over here and dumping 50 at a time. 2,000. And there's no good, fast, efficient way to gather them. So we just, every so often, I have a grudge against the Shroud of Grudge. I hate this thing. Because it's such a pain in the ass to build. This is inexcusable. This is inexcusably pain in the ass. Should have just boosted the amount of elastic leather needed, because each elastic leather counted for 10 fibers, basically. But you could automate the elastic leather and gather up basically the equivalent of 450 magic fibers, essentially. Or, sorry, 430, essentially. The equivalent to. But no, you wanted the raw fibers. Hate that. Anyway, I'll be done with those tomorrow at some point. This isn't even the fastest way to gather runes, but I'm also still gathering seeds, so, you know. I know. Why am I still doing it? Well, it's sort of working, and all stats might be important. Look, the first horn is the one I'm most likely to use. It's not going to be a big bonus, but it will help somewhat with beating the 5th ending. The luck boost this is giving is so irrelevant, it's laughable. I've got 5 million luck from first horn. Oh, but it also gives you, 14,000 luck. But why does it give that? Why is that taking up one of the slots it could be giving me an actual relevant bonus with? I don't know, man. This game sometimes. Anyway. I also made some more ancient spells while I was doing this because I don't know. If I'm going to leave it alone for a while gathering runes, it's like, well, you might as well increase the rune capacity in case I'm away from the PC for too long. Memory Awakener is super slow on the ink, though. I should have put Launch Octopus in the party, I guess. Oh, well. You know what? I have a lot of these built up. You know what else? I'm going to let them keep building up. What? You'll see me slaughter them, but I'll want to switch out of the seed build and into the research build and just slaughter them. Also, I'll probably spend a bunch of sins at the time. Because, I'll get a few during this. Doubtless. Anyway. Also, let me pretend these 2 misclicks over here were very intentional and do this. Boop, boop, boop. Yay! Now it's the lucky Hungry Pig Man. Yay? Okay, yeah, I need 5 more to actually get something interesting out of this, but hey, it's at least slightly, 1-2% stronger than it was, so it's good. Also, I'll be able to put it up at +5 when I rebirth. I'm not dark riching. This is it. This is the end of the road. I'm finishing up this equipment, and then I'm rebirthing. And then it's back to short runs for at least a little bit. I mean, lucky isn't the worst thing to have. I guess. It's good. It's fine. That new passive better be good. Hell, even if it's not good, I'm probably going to keep putting points into this. This is one of my always-on pieces of equipment. There's actually several pieces of equipment I want to dig into and see what they might give me. Particularly the item-boosting ones. What if they affect other items? I need to know. Alright, so, while we level up our newest acquisitions, I've decided to put a whole bunch into current gold. I realized I can sell all this crap and slowly make a tidy profit. In particular, I can automate book selling, which is, I could try to go for rare metal, and I will at some point. I will at some point add rare metal production. But for now, well, let's talk a bit. I've got 3.57 sins. It's not enough. I can go a little bit further. I just want to get some of these up. Probably I want 5 across the board up to whatever's reasonable. Whatever's reasonable. So, at the moment I'm doing this area. I'm going to go down through them, though. then I'll want a build-up of research at the end so that I can, you know, on the short runs, you gotta have something to work with. And I've been a spendthrift here. Oh, actually, you know what I should do real quick? Let me take the Immortal Rat off for a minute. He's part of the book production crew. I needed pelts. But, I want the purple slime. Where's purple? Did I go past purple? I did. There it is. Okay. Because we have to take care of something over here. 100% chance of every type of research. That's what I like to see. Sins are at a 5% drop rate? Well. I'm going to add 2 books, so it's a nice neat 100. I should spend some more. What else do I want? Hold on, I have the list over here. Actually, let me update the list. I just got books. I'm actually thinking of making 60 our baseline. Mandragoras are a 43. A yucky number. Where is Mandragora? Okay. It's continuing to fight. There's so many of them. But you go over here to greed. Yeah, I know, I could just push the kill all button. I don't care. I like doing this, okay? This is cool. Look at this. Amazing. So I'll probably not dip any more into this one. I'll probably save all of this. But we got all of these. Look at this. 52 of the first 2. That's on account of questing, of course. Just spike these guys. Wonderful. Wonderful. I won't have to worry about running out again. This was the one I was running out on. Yeah. I'm going to get this to cross 100 in a second. So, how many sins have we picked up during that? Oh, it finished. Hold on. How much is this? This one's, well, 5.8%. Not that big of a gap, honestly. Of course, this one drops less, but it did fill out. Ready for another click that I'm not going to do. What the? I just finished you. Anyway, well, I could have 5 more. Oh, right, Mandragora. I just made that a 50. You know, wreaths are something I could actually use a larger thing on. We've got it at 45. We'll make wreaths 50, but I wouldn't mind boosting that even further. Yeah, it's going to take a while to fix my inventory up. Wood is 66. I still can't believe wood's natural number is a 66. The heck? If it had a 3rd digit, 666, I'd understand, and it would be something like malice, but no, it's wood. What? Anyway, I suppose it's okay to just knock these 2 out, just because it's taking too long. Burp. Look at the billions of research. I actually should have taken that slower. I just wasted some sins. Oh well. Oh well. It's fine. It's not a big deal at all. There's not that many of them. Okay. There. Haha. Okay, how far are we now? 4.2. That's excellent. I'm still going to push further and gather more research. But that is excellent. That is a satisfactory number. but it could be bigger. We're gonna be greedy. I have more. I desire more, but it's not gonna get that much better. No, this is probably about what we're gonna get. Om nom. Where'd that bean even come from? Ah, right. I know where. Okay. Are you done? Yeah, you're done. So, back to harvesting. Oh yeah. You can have the rat back. We're gonna do this whole book production thing. 100 books. It looks nice. I need to get the paper straightened out next. Alright then. And I considered all the other things I could sell, but there's just nothing that... Everything requires too much effort to make to be worth the trouble when you compare it with a book. Like, oh no, I could make an elixir. Or I could just make 3 books. The same price. Nectar, steel. Steel is like the worst deal on the list. There's just nothing in here that's worth selling when you compare it with this. Like, look at this. Look at the poison potions. These things take it's a pain to gather the herbs, and they just... Rare metal is the only other deal worth considering because it drops from the golden slime if you fight the demon lord, which is something I'll be doing anyway when it's time to gather valuable experience research. So why wouldn't I? Also, can I just stop and admire 53% and 58% and... Well, this is really freaking high. If I wanted to increase these, I mean, wow. Let's grab some stuff and take a peek. What if I wanted to boost your extension? It would only take a couple of minutes per thing. It's a shame I don't have any use for that. Let me see. Oops. Oh no, you were still set to 10. Huh. Yeah, I'll be putting everything on Crystal Converter. Crystal Converter is the focus. When I equip the pets onto this, it's over 200 and something. And I have a bunch of things I desperately want to level up. So that's where we're going. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I forgot to click this. Claim. Hey, my greed multiplier is even better now. But does that affect this? Oh well. It'll help all the future runs. So, chalk up yet another thing that I got off this run. Did it not move? Maybe I'll just save up research and not bother spending any more on this run. I'll poke it a couple more times to make sure. So, it's time to end this run. In the end, I got almost everything I wanted out of it, except the seeds thing. I mean, I got a little bit, but I figure it would take, I'm not sure, maybe a week to do the whole thing. It's tough. So, you know, but I got everything else. Speaking of which, let's check out how much I managed to pour into the equipment. I managed to get 306... Wait a sec. $600 shards with a bonus of 60, which means I should get 6 full crystals out of this. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'll definitely want to, well, we're also going to get a rather extreme amount of complaints. It would be really nice to up the instant reward a little bit more. before using the crystal converter on all that. We'll see. I don't think I'll quite get everything I could want out of these complaints, but we'll get a lot. Okay. So... there's a good amount. Right. So, was there any last... I'm just trying to remember if there's any last thing I need to do. We got all the research we could need. Yes, yes. This is my final check. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, man. You know, this could be so much... If I could just get one more slot, I could automate this even better. So with just the Immortal Rat generating pelts, you have infinite leather. With the Tree Golem generating wood, you have infinite paper. And then so long as you're fighting the Griffin, you have an unlimited supply of feathers. The Griffin is great, by the way, because it also gives good gold on its own. You can get really, really good gold generation. The only thing you're not getting in that setup is the rare metal, unfortunately. That's the only thing missing from it. If I could figure out a way to generate books while fighting the Demon King. But it would never be enough. It would never be enough. Griffin. No, the drop rate's too low. This'll never work. Alright. Shit. Give me, oh, it doesn't matter what it is, just so long as it's slow and unable to kill. Okay, let's take a look. There might be a better way. Okay, make the money. That's fine. I just need to see... No, the Griffin has no drop, so find the Demon King. There's no way to get the feathers. So, much as I'd like to work something really sneaky out with the Demon King, I'm afraid it's just not going to happen. So, your best bet is fighting the Griffins. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, anyway. Fighting the Griffins gives you good money. You've got the tanning, you've got the paper, everything's set up, you're making the books. But you can't automate selling the books without a fourth slot. If I could, it would make this so much better. You could just ignore it and it would gather money forever. Okay, you know what I'm going to need to do? I'm going to need to speed this up. If I'm going to dump all of these before we go, we just want to, you know, grab the last bit of money on the table. Look at these shards grow. Okay, yeah, it's not that impressive. But hey, every little bit counts. Alright, I'll stop fooling around. Let me just sell this last bit and then I'll leave the books on the table. But yeah, no, it's... You can switch it. You can switch it over and be like, stop tanning and start selling. And sell them. You know, you can automate the sale. Why isn't it automating? It should be automating the sale. There it goes. Okay, I don't know why it was stuck. So you can automate the sales like this, with this doing its thing to drain it. Or you can just, you know, hover over it and hit A. And then jump over here and be poof, back and forth. But, yeah, if I could get one more shortcut slot, that would be amazing. I was trying to think of other ways I could speed up the equipment. Unfortunately, there's just not... I don't know. need these. Why are they here? Why can't they be things that you earn in the game? There's too many things that cost rubies. I need more slots. Alright, anyway, enough stalling. I'm pretty sure I haven't forgotten anything. I hope I haven't forgotten anything, because it's time to do this one last thing. What? Alright, let me see. What are we going to invest in? Wood. Wood is a 66 right now, which just... ugh. So, let's fix wood. Alright. The wood max. Yeah. There you go. A wood max of 100. That is way nicer. Most of the time I have the ent equipped anyway, but even with the ent, I mean, more wood is more wood. It's good. Alright, what else do we need to adjust? I've only got one left, so I guess it's not super important. Well... flowers being a 65 annoys me. Herbs being a 95 really annoys me. Yeah, let's take an herb. I'll get the herbs and everything else. I'm going to do a bunch of runs. You guys know exactly what I'm doing. All right. That was the last thing. Yes. I got 5 mana crystals, not 6. Drat! I got gypped! Oh well. 5 mana crystals are 5 mana crystals. Let's go over here and be like, hey there, Sage's Grimoire. Dark Ritual? I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. Huh. Okay. I got 700 of these, and man, I look forward to hitting crystallization on them. But that won't be right away. I really should rename this team from Seed Gathering to Level Up. Anyway. Welp. Here we are. At the beginning. Once more. So. I'll take this. 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 Boy, the research drop might have helped earlier, huh? No, all these are good things. The XP gain, definitely, oops, wrong side. Top tier thing. Ah, dungeon intervals. The only one that matters is magic attack. But I can't leave a bunch of 70s in there. I need to even them out. I just gotta, you know? You understand, don't you? No, I'm crazy? Hold on a second. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, shit. Come on, give me those back. Bloop, bloop. What is the difference here? The difference is almost 40%. It's an amazingly huge difference. Alright, anyway. Whatever. It's still valuable because this still impacts how many sin I get per run and, you know, various other things. So, you know, still good. So still fine. And that leaves us with all these leftovers. So what do we want to do? Do we want to try to add 10 to all? Or do we want to set a new number that's what we head towards? I could set it to 500. That seems like that'd take a while. 200? That'd also take a while. Which stat is the most important one? habit efficiency boosts all others. Man, crystal converter could be a big deal. Instant action includes the crystallization here. Sacred Writ, Dark Writ. Satiety? I'm about to do a bunch of short runs. That doesn't even matter right now. Quest completion might help a lot in the long term. Honestly, for the short runs, none of these seem like they're that important. XP gain could be nice, though. Dungeon interval helps in a lot of ways. Oh, I don't know. Let's say the new goal is 150 on all, and we will start with the quest completion. Alright. Yeah. We'll go with dungeon interval next. Oh man, I actually got that to 150 as well. And, I'll grab those. Boop, boop. That'll give me even more. Yeah, well. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna be like, oh, come on, stop that. It's super convenient, but it's also annoying. There we go. Man, look at this. This used to be the slowest one in the set. Quest effect magnification. But is that each time it gives me a flower? Or is that the loop action effect temporary? I don't care about temporary loop action effect. I don't need flowers. What I need is... Oh, no, that's also temporary. What I need is... No, wait, that's also temporary. I see. Fine. Research drop amount by basically nothing. So, well, whatever. I bought what I bought, and I'm going to keep investing in more. Should be able to get lots of stuff off of this. I should be able to easily spend as much as I want over here. After a dark writ, that's when I become a spendthrift on that. No reason to do so before. Yeah. Alright then. Anyway. Look at this. My capacity is 105.6 starting out. Boy, oh boy. Makes that old 100 seem like... Honestly, there's practically no difference. But hey, I take what I can get. I am happy. I am satisfied with that run. On a whole, very satisfied. And now I'm going to spend quite a while doing short, frustrating ones. But it'll all be worth it when I get these numbers ironed out into some semblance of order on this side of the screen. Even now, the numbers are all jaggedy and weird. Actually, that's mostly because of the items I'm carrying, the charm incense and the, anyway. Oh yeah! My apple regeneration is based on how much wood I'm carrying, isn't it? Another good reason to have bought a whole bunch of wood. Yeah. Apple effects make the Elder Treant stronger. I don't think it's possible to abuse that, but then again, now that I think about it... And yeah, this increases my apple maximum and my apple regen. don't think there's any way you could possibly abuse this by making your wood maximum in the thousands range. I mean, how many apples could that possibly be? Honey would end up giving me destiny regen. Scrap metal affects the iron golem, of course. None of those are big enough numbers to be relevant unless you were very obsessive in how high you pushed it. But what if... Well, let's just do some ordinary runs for now. Things will work out somehow. Yes. Alright, I'm curious. I've been building up this whole envy thing for quite a while now. And how much of an impact is it really gonna have? Well, I think I'll go ahead and pump that up. And by impact, I don't mean the numbers it's giving me already. I mean, it's giving me pretty good numbers. I mean, like 560% here, 200% there. But no. What's its impact here? So right now we're at... Hold on, 9 is not nearly good enough. We can do better. There we go. 217. My, what a huge number, right? Well, what happens if I push the envy? Remember, our number was 217. Hold that number in your heart for just a moment. Burp. Alrighty, we've gone up, I would say, a pretty good amount. It's almost 20%, even though the multiplier doesn't look like that's what it's going to give me. That seems to be the case, right? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's see, I already did that. I could push it higher. I think it's almost done. I think it's nearly finished. Just about. You know what? The summon familiar, of course, makes the familiar better, which of course impacts how much I get out of greed. I can tell you that I can get this as high as 300 at about this level. So, cost me a bit to do this demonstration, but it's interesting. This is just the direct impact. But the indirect impact, just what it does over here, is the best part. Any last thing I should do? How are we looking on bronze chests? Oh my gosh. I really need another shortcut slot. I really need another party slot. Both of those are for my own convenience, for my own mental health. But, a lot of these, I don't even see the point to them. Hardly. Especially auto summon slot doesn't seem important to me. I suppose another squad would be worth having, but I don't feel as strongly about it as some of the other things. Now, the quest slots would be a big deal. Those would be a big deal. That would be, that's something you'd want to get in as soon as you could, but all the things it's competing with. The quest reward bonus, that'd be pretty good. I don't think the game gives us enough rubies. Nope. I don't think it does. Well, I got 3 envy upgrades left. Will, familiar, and energy. I think I could probably ignore the energy one, to be honest. Energy is... I really don't need any assistance with it. It annoys me because I want the whole set, but it's probably fine. Man. Alright, fine. Let's see what we can get. Huh! Wow, we really didn't get much until the end. At the very end, it started dropping stuff. Hey, look, Seeds Plus again, for when I make another attempt, which I'll probably wait until the game gets another expansion before I attempt Seeds again. Habit Efficiency Plus. Honestly, I don't have a ton of use for these. I could try to do an... I don't know. Not really much. Not really much. Oh well. The Auto Recoverer. Bah. Bah! And during all that time, we got 1 more. So, yeah, when I said we were maxed, we were pretty much done with this already. I feel like it scales weirdly. I wish that it scaled a little bit slower so that, you know, it's less like a bar that's filling and more like, up, you hit the wall, progress becomes pretty much impossible past this point. And it hits, you know, I'd like it to be a little bit softer so that you could potentially pour more habit into this and get more, you know, more levels out of it. But the first 69 levels are practically instantaneous. No effort at all, and then anyway, you get what I'm saying. Probably. Assuming I'm not just babbling incoherently. Am I babbling incoherently? Well, either way, I'm stopping here. So I'm more or less done with all of this. I invested a bit more into Will, as you can see. Pushed these up a little bit higher. And put points in just about everything here. I mean, oh my gosh. Okay, not everything, but so many things. So many things got investments in this mess. I know you can't see the results over here of all I did, so I'll just put it this way. I have a checklist here of what I've done. Well, it's not a checklist, it's just got all the numbers. Okay, hold on. Everything is either a 60, a 100, or, well, 200. There's like a 250 as well. Okay, hold on. I can get this. Aha. Okay, see this? Yes. This is what it looks like. So, I've got ink and paper and books. This is what it will be if I push everything to its limit. Now, these two are oddballs because there's different ways you could do it. This it would be the numbers, assuming that I give him the elixir to save his life and send him to his sister. And I'm not entirely satisfied with them, but it's got a resting value of 200 200s, you know, assuming that I haven't given it anything. Anyway, the big deal is, yeah, everything's either, there's a few things that are 200, like I invested a rather absurd amount in the scrap metal because I didn't want it to sit at 120 just as the only number at that number. Bugged me. I didn't like it. So I invested 80 into it. So now it's a nice, charming 200. Firewood is the 250. The one thing that breaks the rule. There's only a couple things at 200, and then everything else is 100 or 60. I'd like to make everything 100. That would be great. If I could make everything 100 and then 250s for the things beyond that. I'm actually working on regular food right now. I'm doing cactus currently. I'd like to do crayfish and corn and then all the rest of them. Yeah, all these are 60 for now. Anyway, that's what I've been doing for quite some time. And you might say, hey, Drix, you're mad. What's wrong with you? Why would you do this? I don't know. I'm just doing it, okay? But also, why do I say I'm almost done when I'm not done yet? Because I did all the things I cared about a while ago, and at this point, I'm just, I mean, I could be investing over into these, which would actually be useful, but mostly, I've been focused on bringing all of these up to 150. And at this point, they're all at 150! Well, okay, except for these over here. We're down to the last few, but these aren't as important. These aren't as important. I think after this run, I'm going to attempt to get... I'll get the last few of them to 150. And then I'm going to attempt to get the good ending. Or the final ending. Maybe it'll turn out to be really horrible. Who knows? But I'm going to attempt to get the ending 5. I'm a-coming for you. I'm a-coming for you. I pretty much don't need anything else to get it, I don't think. Just boosting the magic attack is the only stat that matters, but it's fine. I'll up all of them. Why not? Yeah. But bringing all these to 150 feels good. I'm kind of feeling like what I should do is I should invest everything into instant action for a while, because that impacts the crystallization. And I have more than 1,000 mana shards at this point that I'm sitting on. I always leave it overnight gathering mana shards, and whenever I'm going to be away for a period, I leave it gathering mana shards, and I've amassed a good amount. So if I could bring up the amount of mana crystals I get from them, that would be huge. Because I do think that equipment would be very nice to boost up. I'm curious to see what these things will do. Very curious. At the very least, I'm going to max out the magic wand. At the very least. Anyway, that is where we stand. As I said, it's been a ridiculous number of runs just to get things up to this absurd level with envy. But I'm also running very thin on greed. Actually, quite a few things are running out. I've only got 177 corrupted great bird research left, and then that'll be completely gone. This one's only got 1 billion left. I think there was another one that was even... Yeah, this one's only got less than 500 million left. So I kind of need to do a run where I regain research, but I can probably continue milking this at least long enough to get these all to 150. It's not that many left. I can definitely get that much. Anyway,